Hey everyone, it is me. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. It's that time of week where I come on here, we shuffle some cards, we find out what your midweek messages are. First, I wanted to start out with just saying like a big hey, shout out to all the powerful people I know out there. Shout out and celebrate you. Everyone that's really showing up, giving an effort. It's been an incredibly crazy time energetically with things changing, with the world shifting. And some of us are having a bit of a hard time right now. And I just want you to all know I see you. Okay. I'm acknowledging you. I'm grateful for you. Just keep going. Don't give up. Okay. You know who I'm talking to out there. And for those of you who just get up every day and make a difference, thank you. Thank you for being you. So that's my little shout out and positive vibes to the world right now. On my posts today, I started up another healing prayer chain. So if you're on my Facebook page, definitely go there, put your name in, and I will put your name on my prayer altar and I will say prayers and healing and send good energy and vibes and juju your way. Okay. So this week I am going to use my newer deck again, which is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And this deck is just proving to be a lovely little surprise and treasure for the cards that are coming up with it. It just like, oh, okay, the artwork there is amazing. And each one is a pleasant, beautiful surprise. So what I want you to do is what we normally do, where you throw a number, a choice, number 1, 2, or 3 in the comments below. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards and I'm going to let you know what your midweek messages are that you can focus on. If they all resonate, great. If none of them resonate, that's fine too. But let's go. Number 1. You guys got, this is a crazy card. I love it. It's called the Galactic Mushroom. It's the Divine Matrix. The artwork on it is quite stunning. When I tap into spirit and I just say, hey, what do you want everyone listening to know about this? What the universe and what spirit wants you to know right now is you are part of a bigger thing. Okay. So when we look at the world, think of it as a spider web and think about how one little reverberation on that spider web gets the spider's attention. You could be a tiny, tiny little mosquito getting stuck in that web, and it's going to be enough to resonate across the whole web. So, what is it that you're going to focus on? You know, you might seem, hey, I'm insignificant, I don't matter. You do. You need to matter. You need to understand how much you matter and that you are part of a bigger divine plan. There is a bigger matrix and there's always a domino effect. So regardless of what we do or start out in the day, one little thing can reverberate and change everybody's day. You know, it's that sort of pay it forward thing where you buy a coffee for the person behind in line for you. And the next thing, all of these coffees are being bought for everyone. And look at all the joy that it's created. Because it's not just the person you directly affected behind you buying the coffee, it's everyone else after them. So think about that energy reverberation. What is it that's sort of expanding out that you are definitely making a difference in? And then focus on that and celebrate you, because your light is divine and equally as important as everybody else in this world. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you if you chose number 1. If you chose number 2, this is a great reminder, people. This is Empty Well. And this really is a perfect time to remind ourselves it's time to replenish. It is time to sit back and do something kind for yourself. It's time to sit back and say, you know what? I always say to people, there's a sink full of water, and if it's full of water and we let a little bit out and a little bit out, at the end of the day, the sink is empty. So what are you going to do to keep replenishing that water? What is it that brings you joy? Is it walking in nature with your dog? Is it just sitting and knitting? Is it talking to the friend, catching up on the phone, coloring, whatever it is that makes you happy? Have that joy return. Go get a massage. There's all sorts of things that we can do to replenish our spirit, to replenish our body, and to replenish our mind. So I want you to think about it with those 3 things. What am I going to do to help my mind, body, soul be replenished? Okay, I'm going to leave that with you if you chose number 2. Now, last but not least, this kind of goes in tandem with everything else. You got Whale Song, which is all about resonating energy. And this card I love because first and foremost, I resonate strongly with whale energy. It's all about being something that is so magnificent and large, and you put them in an ocean and it feels like a tiny, tiny speck. But they're constantly in flow. They're constantly in motion, and they're constantly changing and shifting with the tides of the ocean. And they are significant. They matter. They mean something. Their song is beautiful. As a group, as a pod, whales are incredible. So what is it about this story that's resonating with you? What is it about you that's resonating with everyone around you? And what are they doing to resonate with you? So a lot of this is a reminder around like surrounding yourself with like. Surround yourself with energy that lifts you up, that celebrates you, that supports you. That's what's really important with whale song. And if you listen really hard, you're going to hear that same beautiful song, that same energy vibrating and resonating with you. And surround yourself with other people that bring you that joy. You know, if there's someone you feel is here, hang out with them, because know that you're not above or below them. Everyone is equal. And it kind of returns to that sort of spider web analogy. We're here to lift each other up. We're here to celebrate each other. And so if we can give strength to each other, what a better way to do it. So surround yourself with that energy, with the good stuff that resonates with you. And trust me, your week is going to complete with a lot of ease and grace. So I invite you to do that. Thank you for listening. As always, throw your comments below, and I wish you a fantastic remainder of your week.